Hello and good day to Dr. Lee and my fellow classmates. My name is Dhivya Manjushri and I'm from KUNALAN. I'm from Tutorial Group 5. Today for the course English in Society, I will be presenting on a gender issue and how it affects language use in society. The title of my presentation is How do different genders use polite expressions in a conversation? I have split my content into 5 parts, which consist of a small introduction followed by the main topic, how do different genders use polite expressions in a conversation, and then why are there differences, conclusion, and finally references. So, what is politeness? According to the Collins Dictionary, polite is an adjective that means showing regard for others in manners, speech, or behavior, while on a pragmatic note, politeness refers to how one uses an expression or remark in order to show good manners and to avoid upsetting or embarrassing people. Gender is one of the factors that affects how linguistic politeness is perceived and how it is produced. The language one uses reveals the degree of politeness one possesses. Types of politeness. According to Robin Lakoff in 1989, politeness can be divided into three, which are polite behavior, non-polite behavior, and rude behavior. Polite behavior is seen when interlocutors follow politeness rules, whether anticipated or not. Non-polite behavior is a violation of politeness standards in situations where conformity is not necessary. And finally, rude behavior. Despite being expected, politeness is not expressed. Now, onto the main topic. How do women use polite expressions in a conversation? First, use of tag questions in a conversation so it seems like the speaker does not force agreement or belief on the addressees. For example, a simple tag question like, the food is delicious, isn't it? Secondly, women tend to give and receive more compliments compared to men, and this is according to Holmes in 1988. Holmes also claimed that women generally perceive compliments as positively effective speech aids, while men may perceive them differently. Lastly, women also use polite forms of language and they also use apologetic expressions in their interactions. According to a research conducted by Tennant in 1991, it was revealed that women apologize more often as compared to their male counterparts. Next, how do men use polite expressions in a conversation? Positive politeness techniques like compliments, joking, claiming reciprocation, and so on are employed by male speakers. A joke is a positive politeness strategy that is often used by men. Men also frequently use strategies such as thanking, taking blames, and apologizing to soften the force of requests. Moving on to the next part. Why are there differences? Some of the major reasons that have been identified are gender socialization, status consciousness, and society's expectation. Gender socialization. Men's speech is competitive, expressing their typical desire to acquire and maintain status. Men often communicate more about things, facts, and their language goals tend to be getting things done. On the other hand, women's use of language is cooperative, reflecting their preference for equality and harmony. Women tend to be make tend to be more about making connections with other people as they talk more about relationships and feelings. Next, status consciousness. According to Schifrin, Deborah, and Heidi in 2003, females employ positive language expressions more than males in everyday interaction. because they are more likely to be in lower status positions. Compared to men, women are more aware of the social significance of linguistic politeness variables to make their speech a sort of alternative status. Women are more status conscious than men in society, and they may want to advance their status through exhibiting more formal mannerisms and polite techniques. According to Lakoff, it is necessary for women to secure their social status linguistically, especially through the use of politeness strategies. Last but not least, society expectation. Society expects women to exhibit acceptable behavior compared to men. Women are expected to demonstrate politeness in their use of language and in their conversation at large, which is why they speak in a more standard form as opposed to their male counterparts. Women are expected to focus on personal connections, experiences, and difficulties in a supportive environment where networking is essential, whereas men are primarily concerned with factual knowledge, frequently in a hostile situation. To conclude, it is clear that there are certain distinctions between both genders in terms of politeness. Most of these linguistic forms are used by more females than males to maintain politeness in cross-sex conversation. In today's modern world, where many encounters take place on a both personal and professional level, politeness plays a crucial role that cannot be overstated. To improve relationships and establish successful communication, it can be really helpful to understand the distinctions in polite behavior between men and women. These are the references I used to prepare my slide. Thank you for listening and have a great day, everyone.